Welcome everyone. In today's class we'll learn about essential, beneficial, trace and ultra trace elements. So first we'll learn about the essential and beneficial elements. So which are mainly the essential and beneficial elements and the basic definition of these essential and beneficial elements. So first of all, the biometals are classified into two categories. First one is the essential metals and second one is the beneficial metals. So what is the basic definition of an essential element? So an essential element is that particular type of element which is basically required for maintaining our life, because without these kind of essential elements the living organism may result into death or a severe malfunction can be happen. So basically an essential element is very much needed for our life. Without that element the living organism may not live and it may result into death. Now, what are the beneficial metals or beneficial elements? So beneficial elements means that these elements are very much beneficial to our life process, or our life process could have been benefited by these kind of metals, but without it we may not result into death, or the living organism may not result into death. But in absence of these kind of elements the life process will definitely be hampered. So basically what are the beneficial metals or the beneficial elements? Beneficial metals or elements means that our life process could be benefited by them, or without it actually the life process would be hampered, but it cannot lead to death. So basically we do consider 122 elements, out of which 30 elements are believed to be essential for life process, or they are believed to be essential elements for the which are maintaining the life process in plants and different kind of animals, and 19 of those 30 essential elements are basically trace elements, and we will just go to the trace elements. Basically what is the definition of these trace elements, we will look at this later. And out of which 12 are basically the transition elements. So there are basically 19 elements which are trace elements, and out of which 12 will be the transition elements. So there are some examples of these essential elements like sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, manganese, iron, cobalt, copper, zinc and molybdenum. So now we will look at trace and ultra trace elements. Okay. So basically there are 11 most abundant elements in the biological systems like hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine. So first of all, what are the abundant elements? So abundant element means that the elements which are present in huge or large quantity in the living organisms or in the biological systems. So now among these, the first four elements, that is hydrogen, oxygen, carbon and nitrogen, constitutes about 99% of the total atoms of the living body or the living organism. These elements are involved to produce the biomolecules like matter, carbohydrates, protein, fat, etc. And the next 8 most abundant elements are molybdenum, manganese, iron, cobalt, copper, zinc, fluorine and iodine. Now these elements are present at trace quantities in our body or in the living organism, and these elements are called essential trace elements. These are categorized as essential and as well as trace elements also. But the trace term is not well defined. Why the trace term is not well defined? See that iron is also also a trace element, whereas molybdenum is also named as a trace element, where iron is present in a few grams in our living body on the living organism, while molybdenum is present in few milligram in an adult human body or a living organism, but both are named as trace elements. So therefore this trace term is not well defined, because in the past it is believed that trace elements are those elements which are present in our body in a trace quantity, or which should be present in our body or in the living organism in trace quantity. Finally, we will look into the ultra trace element. So which are basically the ultra trace elements? The next 8 important elements, which are mainly lithium, silicon, vanadium, chromium, selenium, bromine, tin and tungsten. Now these elements are required in ultra trace concentrations, that is parts per 10,000 million, and these are called ultra trace elements because these are required as ultra trace concentrations in our living body or in the living organism. Okay, so in this class we have already learned what are the essential elements, what are the beneficial elements, what are the trace elements and what are the ultra trace elements, and example of each of them. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have any doubt regarding this class, you can directly contact us through the website www.nsinst.com, or you can drop a mail at nsinst@gmail.com, or you can directly call, message or WhatsApp us in the given number. Once again, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next class.